Hello everyone, welcome to the first class of OOP. Hello Mr.
Hello.
Tohir, how are you?
Oh, I'm
Good.
fine. How
Okay.
about you?
I'm good. So this is their first class, first meeting. So all of you, you can mute
Interesting.
yourself. Okay, mute yourself. Don't open your mics, but you can you can share your videos because this is our first meeting. Okay, so share your video, but just mute yourself. Okay.
Hello, Professor.
Hello. Okay, one just in the beginning, all of you have to mute yourself. Okay, and then if you have any question, I will allow you one by one to ask. Fine. First, let me share what I want to share with you. Okay, so this is just an introductory meeting. So here we will share about how we will conduct your course, how your exams will be conducted, what are the, just mute yourself. What are the marks for every component? What are the components on which basis you will be evaluated? Okay, so we'll share everything. First, let's meet Mr. Tohir. Mr. Tohir, you also just open your, start your, share your video. Okay, so this, yeah, he is Mr. Tohir. He will be with me. He will be your teaching assistant for the same course, object-oriented programming. Okay, so he'll check your lab assignments, very important lab assignments. He will check only. And if you have any problem regarding like how to submit your lab assignment, what we want in your lab assignment, so you can ask him also. Okay, so this is your.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, now if you want to say anything, Mr. Tohir, you can share with these people.
Yes, thank you for introductory part. Actually, I'm really glad to have, to have such opportunity to work with you again. Miss Kirti is a very professional teacher. I hope you will find that. You will find the lectures and as well as the lab assignments, all the classes very useful in your future. And what's more important, of course, you have to follow the instructions regarding the all, lessons as well as the tasks in the exams as well, midterm or final exam. But what's more important, of course, you have to practice a lot. Mrs. Kirti and I are ready to answer to your questions regarding the for instance, how to submit the assignments, or let's say the exam procedure, as well as the grading ones, of course. So you can continue.
Okay. Okay, so now I will share you with your evaluation scheme first. Okay, that how we are going to evaluate you. I will share your with evaluation scheme. So let me share it. Are you all able to see my screen? Is it visible to you?
Yes.
Okay. So this is your evaluation plan for the whole semester. Just a minute. So this is your evaluation plan. Attendance are of 5 marks. Fine. I will tell you how to how I'm going to take your attendance. So attendance will contribute 5 marks overall out of 100 marks. Then project 10 marks. I will give you at the end of the semester. I will give you a project before 2 or 3 weeks. It should be a simple project. Okay, and then you have to finish that project, and that project will be of 10 points. After that, just a minute, someone is, so many students are in waiting room. Okay, now then quizzes are of 20 points. So over in the full semester, we are going to take 4 quizzes. Every quiz will be of 5 points. Okay. So every quiz is of equal point and equal importance. So you have to pay attention for every quiz. There will be 4 quiz, all will be of 5 points. So they can be a program also, they can be some multiple choice question also. Time by time, when I will announce for quiz, I will announce that how I am going to conduct your quiz. Then assignments. Assignment means your lab assignments. So your lab assignment will in total will be of 15 marks. From this week to the last week, 15th week, every week you will get a lab assignment and you have to submit your lab assignment on the given time. Like this week I give you, I think until 11th of October. So you have to submit it on that time, and then at the after this week, when next week will start, within the next week you will get points for this assignment. So like this you will have 14 assignments, or 14 or 13 assignments, and for every assignment we have some point. In total all those assignment will be of 15 marks. Then midterm exam will be of 25 marks and final exam also will be of 25 marks. If any one of you have any query regarding this, you can ask it now. Regarding your this evaluation, if you have any query, you can ask it now.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Okay. So next point is how we are going to take your attendance. This attendance will be of 5 marks. To ensure, there are 2 things for attendance. I designed 2 things for taking your attendance. First is just I want to ensure that you are sparing time for watching video and keeping update with the announcement. So video you will watch from online.inha.uz, where I upload all the video, and announcements and other activity like assignment discussion you can check on eClass. So I want to make sure that you are watching both the portals time by time. First is you are required to take the attendance for every week on IUT portal, that is online.inha.uz, where I upload my videos. There you will find a link for attendance. I will show you where you will find the link for attendance. So when you find the link for attendance, you have to tick for every week, you have to tick that link. Okay. Only just go to the link and tick that link. Then reply to the question posted on the forum on online discussion in eClass. When you go to your eClass, you will find a question. Okay. And you have to answer that question for the attendance. No matter your answer is right or wrong, you should give the answer. Your answer will not be means evaluated, only what I will see that you have given the answer. If you have given the answer for that particular week, you will get the attendance. If you have not given the answer, you will get no attendance. So let's check how you will mark your attendance on online.inha.uz. So let's say this is the portal. And this is the eClass. So let's say I log in here. Okay. So now I'll change my role to, first I'll go to the course. This you all know how to go to the course. Okay. So this is, I become a student now. So now the portal will, when you see, portal will look like this. Okay. So when go to the end, you will find a link for attendance like this. This is attendance week 2. All of you can see this? Attendance week 2.
Yes.
You have to just tick that link here. Okay. And after the this week, like for example, this is for week 2. So after Friday, it will automatically disappear. If you do not take it until Friday, I will mark you as absent. Fine. Then on e-class, what you have to do on e-class?
Yes, sir.
Let's say this is my
I
e-class.
have a question.
Yes, yes.
Was such a link at first week?
No, no attendance for first week. I will give you all. Okay.
Okay.
Because that was your first week. You don't know anything about. Fine. From this week, every week you will get a link and you have to tick that link. Okay. And then this is your in-her portal. This is e-class. Just a minute.
Professor, I just have a question. Can I ask it?
Yeah, sure. Sure. Ask your question. Who want to ask?
So basically, I just want to ask about curriculum. What is the point of this course? I mean, do we learn only the basics, I mean, fundamentals, or we are going to create something that is useful?
I will just give me some time. I will explain everything. Okay. First,
Okay.
please in what time. So this is your e-class. So on e-class, you will get something like online discussion here. Go to this online discussion. Like I put this question here. So when you search this question, you will get the question and you all have to reply the question. Okay. You will find a link to reply this question. Once you answer the question, then only your attendance will be marked. Otherwise, you will get absent for that particular week. Every week you will get one question. Okay. So this is beyond the practice question, beyond the quizzes, everything. Fine. Okay. Now let's come to the curriculum. So I'll share my curriculum also with you people. Just wait. So this is your syllabus. So actually object-oriented programming, we can learn through many languages like Python, C++, Java. So in this, your university in this semester and next semester, we will be following C++. After that, you will learn Java also. So this semester is just for basic programming concept. Basic concept means how to declare variable, then loop, and then advanced concept of C++ like classes and all that thing we will be learning in the next semester. So this, the particular aim of this semester is, please mute yourself, whosoever is open the mic. Okay, it is disturbing. So in this particular semester, you will be learned that what is the programming language. You will develop a proficiency of using a programming language. You can write small. I'm not saying that after one semester you will be a means like you will be able to write big projects. But after this semester, at the end of this semester, I am sure that you all will be able to write some small programs, some small project also I will give you, that also you can write yourself. And you will be able to recognize that how what is the need of programming language and how a programming language can be useful for us. So these are the books. I have already shared the book name with you, and I shared one book also with you, textbook, if you have checked it on the class. So this is your week wise syllabus. I'll be covering according to this syllabus. I have already uploaded your syllabus on eClass. You can check it from there also. If you want, I will upload this syllabus. I will means like in archive section where I am uploading the PPT. I will upload syllabus there also. But syllabus is already on eClass. You can check it from there. So
Professor, you're lecturing.
mm, repeat.
It is not smooth.
It is not visible. What? Repeat it.
Your video is frozen.
Video.
You have a
Okay.
low
You can.
connection.
Just a minute.
Your voice also, there is some problems.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
Stuttering.
Okay. First thing is that only write your questions on the chat. Okay. Don't write anything else. Is it okay now? Now you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Now,
Okay. Do not write anything else on the chat, and whatever you are writing, write it in English. Okay. Do not use any other language. I cannot read. And write it only for me. Understand? Don't chat. You have so many things. You have Telegram. You have Facebook. Chat on those platform. Okay. Don't chat here. Okay. So this is second week syllabus, and then likewise I divided the syllabus into all 14 weeks because in total we have 16 weeks and 2 weeks are reserved for your midterm exam and final exam. Okay. So you can check this syllabus from eClass. Don't think that we will be declaring only variables. Yes, we will be doing functions also, arrays also. Once you will learn how to use variables, once you will be familiar with the language, then I will start giving you the difficult problems also. Okay, because this is just the second week. So many of you may be knowing the language already, but most of you don't know anything about any language. Okay, so that's why I start always I start with very easy problems, and then as time passes I will start giving you difficult problems. Now you can ask, anyone can ask whatever you want to ask.
May I ask?
Yeah, sure.
As I emailed you, I had some problems finding Visual Studio. Can you suggest me another programs for instead of Visual Studio?
Instead of Visual Studio, you can download CodeBlock. Okay.
Can I write it?
Yes,
Just a
I
minute.
write it on the chat. You can write it from there. You can download CodeBlock. Okay.
Okay.
Or you can download DevC is also there, DevC or DevC++. So they are, but I prefer Visual Studio. So everyone don't think that you have to download CodeBlock. Okay, Visual Studio is okay, but if you have any, yes, VS Code also you can, VS Code also you can download. But if you have any problem with Visual Studio, VS Code definitely will give you a problem on your laptop. Okay, so go for CodeBlock.
Okay.
Okay, yes. Anyone else? Whatever questions now you have, you can ask.
Can we copy the code when we are sending the homework to you to the Word file?
No. You will, regarding your homework submission, Mr. Tohir will tell you. But I'm telling you that you have to submit your C++ file, okay? Otherwise, it will be a big burden that every time I have to first copy your code to the Visual Studio and then I have to check. So don't copy it on Word file.
Okay.
Just submit your. But if you have if you have some problem, then you can discuss it with me. Otherwise, I will not permit you. I will not permit you to send your assignments through email. Don't send me any assignment through email. Okay. Simple. I will give you 0. Okay. Just submit your assignment on eClass. Yes.
Professor, do we learn some sort of frameworks?
Frameworks, no, not in this semester. In the next, if time permit, I will tell you some STL libraries. Okay, if we have time in the some last weeks, we will work on STL libraries. But frameworks.
Because with a pure language, we cannot do anything else.
Who told you? You can write games also in this language.
We can write, but it takes a years.
Yes, but making the fundamentals, like, you know, because you know, that's why you are saying that we cannot do anything. But I have to teach all of you, 300 students. If somebody do not know anything about the language, how can he learn the framework? Understand? So we have to make.
Okay, I got it. So as I learned Python. With the Python, for example, I cannot do some sort of big projects. In order to do something else, I have to know the basics, but I need to use some sort of frameworks in order to make it work. With a pure language, I think we need to write 10,000 of lines of code. Which
okay,
is not,
yes, I'm saying
not...
yes, we will learn those STL libraries also, but not from the beginning. Okay, we will learn STL, that how to use built-in functions. I will tell you what are the built-in functions and how to use them. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Anyone else? Okay, Mr. Tohir, are you there? Now you can tell them how to submit their assignment. Everyone is having problem in assignment submission. Most of them having problem. Okay, now you can, I stop sharing my screen. Now you can share your screen and tell them that how to submit their assignment.
Okay. So hello again. In this, actually, this is a kind of introductory part, and I'd like to first of all warn you some of the rules. Maybe Madame Kirti also already somehow told you some of the rules about the assignments. Of course, no copying allowed. I mean, no plagiarism here. If you copy, the student who copied and also the student who led to copy also will get 0. That's why you have to understand that it is kind of depending on the practice. So if you practice by yourself, you will learn something. But if you just copy and kind of submit your assignments, then it's going to be nonsense. So by the way, about the assignments, so marking system, you know, for each kind of a lab assignment, you could get a maximum 10 points. And if there are some problems related with the program, let's say, even though the code is correct logically, but it does, if I just run the program, if it does run, so it means, so this will this is kind of is subject to penalize you. And I have to also say some of the, let's say, here Muzaffar Bek asked about the frameworks and other stuff. First of all, you have to understand that it is the freshman year. You are going to study the basics first of all. Then after some years, let's say you are going to learn the more complex concepts. Not only you will learn the C++, but other, let's say, languages as well, such as Java, Python as well. So depending on the experience, maybe you have some kind of background. It may be some good for you that if you have such background, but it doesn't mean that you don't have to follow with the others as well. I mean, we have to stick to the syllabus first of all, as Ms. Kirti has already told you. And then, of course, we have to also, not only you in this classroom, for instance, but the others also. So about the assignment submission, in this sense, let me first try to show you some of them. So okay. So this is my actually account in this e-class. You know, everyone will log in using their IDs and their passwords, and so in this sense, I'm here assistant. But what's more important, here you can find your assignments. We will just give, I mean, Ms. Katie will register some lab assignments here, but about the submission, I can say what? Here, unfortunately, I cannot change that as an e-class, but if someone, let's say, shares, let's say, with me something, I mean, their login details, perhaps I can enter as a student here. But do not share it via common chat, but you can share it with some private message, as a private message, if someone wants. Can I get some of yours ID
Okay.
and password if possible?
Any one of you can share your ID and password with Mr. Touhir through private check so that he can demonstrate that how to submit your assignment. Okay, because we do not have student access here in e-class. So any one of you share.
I've got one.
Okay.
Okay.
The password, if possible, usually it is your birthday. So as you see here, I become a student. I mean, here is my name as a kind of Mirza Ahmedov Muhammad Sabir. So I choose first of all the object-oriented programming course. So, and I push the go. Here I can find the assignments. Here it is not submitted yet. What you have to submit here, for instance, you can just search in order to download the text file of the lab assignment, for instance. Then, for instance, you can open and familiarize yourself with the lab assignment text. But you come back. Here, we just have to submit here. For instance, let me allow this. Wait a moment. So, here's this. You can write here your title, for instance, lab 1, or your ID. Also, you can add here, for instance, U20 something else, for instance. I don't know exactly. And you can add some details if you wish, but here we have the file size limit 50 megabyte, up to 50 megabyte. Of course, the file size is limited, but your code, I don't think that it will reach even 10 megabytes so far, I mean. So in order to upload some file, for instance, I open here, let me also share the Visual Studio. So this is the Visual Studio. Let's say here I opened a new project, for instance. I have to warn you that it is in Russian. It's not going to be a problem, I guess. So let's save here some file. First of all, you can add here, let's say some file. I'm not going to write something inside the file, just to show you. So we choose Visual C++, let's say file C++ here we have. So we open. And here some of the codes, let's say I have something written here. I don't know, any kind of code, for instance, depending on what you are going to do. For instance, imagine you have here some lab assignment. So let's say lab 1. So, and you include here your details as well, your name, surname, and blah, blah, blah. So you have all the details and your code. So you save it. For instance, you have to always keep track of it. For instance, instead of naming it source 1, you can name here lab 1. You have to remember also where did we save these all files, for instance. So, so here we browse. For instance, I save it my document in the here. Let me find it. Let me show it. Let me see, where did I save it? Here is the of the file. See HTTP source and open it, for instance. Is this. So source, and I have here my project, let's say, and you can we can just share, for instance, lab 1 CPP, and as you see here, I have here lab 1 CPP file, so I just push the submit. You can enter here some content, let's say the date, let's say 07 and 2020. Or your submission date, perhaps.
But it's not visible for us.
Not visible?
Yeah, we didn't see how did you submit it.
Sorry, it's my fault. Now I guess visible, yes?
Yep.
Sorry for this. So you write here title, here date, for instance, 10/2020, let's say, and you browse the file where you save it the project, for instance. Let's say if you want to just a CPP file, it's okay for me. I just run this. So you can open it and submit. If you push submit, so we will have, I will have the file that you have written the code, and I can check all the information there. Any questions regarding the saving?
If you have any query regarding submission of your assignment, you can ask it now, because otherwise you will write a mail, okay? And one thing I want to tell you, that when you write title, give a meaningful title.
Clearly show us the submitting.
Yeah, for instance, here after submission, you will have such status submitted. In this case, it means you have submitted your work. Okay?
You can submit your assignment as many times as you want until the last date. Fine. Only the last assignment which you have submitted, that we will check. Okay?
Can you repeat, please?
I'm saying that you can submit your assignment any number of time until the last date. Only the last submitted assignment we will check. Don't think that, for example, once you submit the wrong assignment, you want to update your assignment. You can submit it again, okay? Don't worry, until the last date you can submit it, and many times.
So here's the due date. As you see here, it is until 9th of October. So Mirza Ahmed Muhammad Sabir, you can just submit until the date your work. Don't worry that it is status here as submitted. Don't worry, we will check everything, okay?
Okay.
Any questions?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah, sure. I listen.
If we submitted our file and there's some wrong and we don't know about it, how we can know till deadline?
But before submission, you have to check. If there are some kind of incorrectness, then you can check and update.
Maybe I don't know it. How I can
if you
correct
don't
it?
know, it means that you have made your mistake. I mean, in this case, it will affect on the point or kind of mark that I
And
give.
how you can correct it?
What do you mean as a correction? Once you
As a
submit that, for
correction,
instance,
I mean that I did a wrong submission and I don't know how to correct it. And you can correct me or you don't?
No, no, no. While submission, if there is some kind of problem, you can consult with IT department as well, or you can ask me, for instance, if there is some kind of problem with submission. But if there is a problem, I mean, some kind of incorrectness or some kind of wrong code in the file, it means that you have made your own mistake. It's not related with me or with IT department, for instance. If there is some technical problem, okay, it's okay. But if there is somehow code related mistakes, then it means you have made your so we will just mark you.
Can you please show how to put the 3 assignments into one file?
Yes, I will tell you. Don't worry. I will tell you.
Okay.
So regarding the mistakes, like for example, if you want to check, you should be very careful that you are uploading the correct files. Okay. After submitting, after getting the marks, any one of you don't write the mail writing that by mistake, professor, I submit the wrong file. By mistake, I did this. No, you should be, you are now you are in the university. You should be that much attentive. You should be careful about your submission. Okay. If you have mistakes in your code, definitely your marks will be deducted. After finishing one assignment, I will be uploading solution. For that, you can check where are your mistake. Okay. I will be uploading solution also, so that you should know the correct, if you done the mistake, you should know the correct solution also. But I will not give you the marks. I will upload the solution. Fine. Now, whosoever is asking about that how to run the 3 files, if it means you have not checked the video, online.inha.uz video number 5 is only for your lab assignment. I have explained everything in that video, how to submit, how to run these 3 files together. Everything I have explained. But okay, just check it. I'm sharing my screen and I'm showing you how to run. Okay. So let's say this is my Visual Studio and this is some of the code. Okay, this is my code. Okay, so let's write it 3 times. So for example, I want to add 2 more files, in just 2 files. Okay, you will do it with 3 files also. So let's say I add 1 more file here. And I copy paste this file also. What happened? It's cut it. So now I have 2 files. Okay. So when you will run these 2 files, definitely it will give you an error. If you check the video number 5 on online.inha.uz, I uploaded 5 videos. Check last video, that is only regarding your lab assignment. I have explained everything in that video. Okay. So when I run this, definitely it will give me an error. It will take some time. Okay, so this will give you an error link main already defined, because I told you that one project can have only one main function. So for example, you want to run this one. Okay, so change the name here. Let's make it main2. Now when you will run this source code, it will run whatever be the output. Okay, now you want to run the second one. Now you want to run the second one. So just define it as main and change name here. Any name you can give. Okay, now go here and run it. So many of you are asking that every time it gives answer only for first program. Yes, where there is main, it will give you answer only for that main function. So you have to, for example, you want to check this one. So make here main and change this name here. Okay. Or what you can do, you can write all program in one file, all three program, comment every other program. Whatever you want to run, just uncomment it. Clear? Or you want to ask it again?
No, thanks.
Okay, anyone else? Because many of you are asking this question. So who asked this? Madina, you asked this?
Yep.
So you have not checked my video on online.inha.uz?
I checked.
Video number 5 regarding lab assignment you checked. Did you check that?
I checked not till the end.
Oh, you should check till the end. Everything I explained, okay? Because many of you, since yesterday, so many of you are writing mail regarding this, and I am replying that check the video. Okay, anyone else having any other question? Be careful. See, one more thing I want to tell you. Be careful about whatever announcement I make on e-class. I created Telegram channel also. I made announcement time by time on Telegram channel also. So be careful. Read the announcements. It is your responsibility. What is my responsibility? I can inform you, but how means like you are reading or not, I don't know. You should read all the assignment. You should check all the videos. Okay. Yes.
How we can run the program again without closing the CMD?
Without closing the?
Without closing the window.
You can run it as many times. Yes, but output window, it does definitely you have to close this window. Without closing it, you cannot run it again. Okay.
We don't have any ways to.
No, you cannot, because
You can write another function.
See, you can write another function, yes, that is, but the same program you cannot write without closing it, without closing the output window. One time, one window will be visible to you. Okay.
So, doctor, I have a question also.
Yes.
So, what if for example, it's just the beginning. After a while, we need to write some complex codes, as you said. And how about if we don't know the way? I mean, if we want to ask a question, can we just ask you?
Yes, why not? I am here just for your questions. Why not? You can ask. Every week we will have this type of meeting also. You can ask in meeting also. You can ask in question answer section of e-class also. Wherever you want, you can ask question. Okay. But you should ask logical questions. Understand? You should not ask that, Professor, I cannot submit my assignment. Can I submit it later? This type of
about
question.
the code.
Yeah, about the code, about the course. Your questions are always welcome. But don't write me regarding, and it is not for only for you, it is for everyone. Don't write regarding, Professor, I could not submit my assignment this week. Can I submit it later? Can I get marks? Can you increase my marks? This type of questions are not permitted. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes, you can ask.
Which is better, Visual Studio 2019 or 13?
It's your choice. 2019, if you want to install, you should install. There is not much change. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Anyone else?
Can I ask a question?
Yes. First, tell me your name. Show me your face.
Are
then ask.
Okay.
Now you
My
can
name is Sanjar.
Okay.
Our things are mandatory.
What? Repeat your
Our
question. Repeat your question.
our Zoom meetings are mandatory.
No, it is not mandatory. This is for your problem solving. If you have problem, if you want to ask, you are welcome. If you do not have any problem, or if you do not want to ask and do not want to attend the meeting, it's your choice. It's not mandatory. It will not affect your attendance. But you should attend, because if someone asks some problem, it will clear your concept also. Okay, you should attend. I must say that you should attend, but it is not mandatory. Who said that? Can you send me the link of Telegram channel? I have sent you on eClass. Check it from eClass. Okay.
Can you send for Telegram channel the next meeting?
Repeat.
In the next meeting, can you send for us in the channel Telegram channel?
Yes, but this meeting link will be the same. Every Wednesday, the meeting link will be the same. Okay, but I will share it also. Don't worry. The meeting will be every week on the same time like today. Okay, it is like your schedule is same time, same day, every week, and same with the same link. But if you want, I will upload the link again. Don't worry. No problem for
Yes.
me.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Okay. So,
Dear professor, can I ask something?
yes. Sure.
Can you re-explain the comments in the home task? I couldn't catch the last few word.
Comments? Or what?
Yes, you mentioned during the lab assignments, right? And you mentioned to write the comments like it's okay if I write my name and student ID, but answer with the codes.
Name and student ID, you have to write your name and student ID. Definitely you have to write. Okay, without that you will not get marks. Regarding comments, like you declare because this is very very beginners level program, so you may not have any comment in these programs, but just to practice the comment, you should write just like, for example, I declare a variable here, so I can write it a is an integer. That's it. Okay, as and when we will move on the course, you will learn the meaning of comments, the benefits of comment yourself. Okay, anyone else? Any question? So many times I reply you, do not write in any other language, do not chat here. Okay, only you can ask your questions.
I do have a question about the quality of the video. Just I opened it. Your videos, they are somehow foggy.
Videos?
Can we change it? Because other courses are much better.
Okay, definitely I will check it. I will check it. Okay, so
maybe it's because of the screen recorder.
Maybe. So I will check it now. So for the next week when I will upload the video, if you have the same problem, just write me a mail. Okay. I will try to improve that. So if you have any problem, yes, you can just write me a mail. Same problem if you have for video. Yes. Yes, who want to ask?
What C++ do we learn? I want to ask.